Hayi, sezwa nge-EFF bathi ke nabanye bathi Jacob Zuma, this Jacob Zuma, that Jacob Zuma, he is a horrible leader. He failed, you know what I'm saying? He failed as a leader. He didn't serve South Africa. But it turns out that the very EFF leader, Julius Malema, at some point, he does confess that Jacob Zuma basically had always wanted to change the situation, has always wanted to change the lives of South Africans, but his own political party, ANC, failed Jacob Zuma. Hi, you are very quick to say, when Abongana, you hate us. I'm a keyboard warriors. When Abongana, you hate Julius Malema. I said, guys, who said I hate Julius Malema? Hey, madam, who said I hate EFF? I don't get paid to hate and love people. I'm not even in football. I'm a Liverpool fan. I'm a Real Madrid fan. But when they are wrong, I'll tell them that they are wrong, because I don't get paid to support them. I support them because I want to support them, but I don't get paid. I'm not enough like a sponsor there. I don't make money by supporting those people. So why must I not be critical of them? I will definitely be critical when I have to be critical. So it is with political parties. Yeah, even when Jacob Zuma lied, you understand what I'm saying? I'm still going to tell you that hey, Zuma lied here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Zuma lied here. You know what I'm saying? There are those videos. I still have them. Where Zuma said this when he was in the ANC. I'm still going to bring them anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it is with the EFF leader, Julius Malema. I'm bringing things that Julius Malema once said when he was, you know what I'm saying? He said, well, look, even when they were with EFF, they did say that, hey, as Jacob Zuma, by the way, he really wants to do the right thing. But the vehicle that he wants to use, the the ANC, really they are not aligned with the vision. They are not aligned. Maybe we can say they don't love black people. Oh, you think I'm joking? This is Malema speaking live on SAPC 1. He said this.
The president was speaking to the traditional leaders, where he said, I just want to quote him quickly here. He said, I'm pleading to particularly the parties that represent historically disadvantaged people. They must unite on this matter so that we have sufficient majority in parliament legally to allow for the expropriation of land without compensation. Does this shock you at all?
Not at all. I mean, Zuma is trying to find some legacy for himself, and then his party is not with him. The ANC is a party which is in conflict with itself, and the center doesn't hold. It's unheard of for a president to make a pronunciation and for his party to go the opposite direction, because in most cases, what the president says becomes the order of the day in the political formations. But we've seen the president saying something else and the party doing something different. And to an extent that the chief whip of the majority party disagrees with the president, that no, there is no need to amend the constitution. We must just agree that we've failed as the ANC. Yet the president says for us to move, we have to amend the constitution. So when they are slaughtering each other like that, we don't have to get involved. We must just sit on the side and watch the ANC biting itself.
And what's strange about this is that when you have Jackson Mthembu, who's the chief whip of the ANC, saying that the Constitution doesn't stand in the way of us accelerating the expropriation of land, and then you have his predecessor, Tony Yengeni, who then says that you had an opportunity and you missed this opportunity. He also says that he will raise this at the ANC's policy conference.
Absolutely, that's a clear confirmation that the ANC is in conflict with itself. The ANC is hating itself, and therefore this can only mean the end of the ANC, because you can't say when the president says we are unable to speed up the process of giving our people land because of the constitution, and you say no, wait, it's not the constitution, it is because we failed. You're suggesting that your president is dumb. He doesn't know what are the real reasons why we can't speed up the process of giving our people land back. You've got the former chief whip of the ANC saying the motion by the EFF was an opportunity missed by the ANC. So if there was anyone in doubt that the ANC is biting itself, the ANC is self-destructive, the ANC is going to die a painful death. Then you just have to look at all of this, where the center doesn't hold, where there is no central message.
Is the 6% offer still on the table?
It's permanently there. The 6% is available for anyone who wants to fight.
So, with that being said again, now, what do you choose to believe? Zuma failed us as a country. He did not do anything. He did not expropriate the land when he was the president. How is he going to expropriate the land? How is he going to change the life of the people when he's now at Umkhonto weSizwe Party? If he fails as the president of the country, how is he going to change the leadership and the situation of the poor, of the poorest, now that is at MK Party? How is he going to do that? You see, comrade, we are the right people here, not this old man. He has failed as a leader of the MK Party or of the ANC. He has been the president and he did nothing for you. Now what is he going to do as a member of Umkhonto weSizwe Party? He failed. Okay, that is how politicians sound. But before we proceed, Aibo, let's start here. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people. Because to subscribe, it is free. To like the video, it is free. To comment in the comment section below, it is free of charge. To click the notification bell, it is free of charge. To share this video, it is free of charge. To watch this video until the end, it is free of charge. Also, good people, come on, to watch the ads, it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contribution to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the Super Thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details to donate to the channel, and you know what I'm saying, we'll bring you more, and also guys want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. Sasenjalo kumnandi kunjala siqhubekene. I'm sure abanye abantu bakwatile manje ngikwatela. Uthini wena? Nzoba strong. Politics, you must not take things ngama emotions. You'll get arrested trying to, you know what I'm saying? Start talking about emotions. You know what I'm saying? Relax. Malema once said that, it's parliamentary delela one. It's parliamentary delela. You are emotionally high, you will come down. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is parliamentary delela yan. You are emotionally high, you will come down. This is not your father's house. This is parliament. Okay, so to those who say, the old man from Kansla, he failed us as the president, you know. So now that he's the leader of MK Party, what is he seeking to do? Because he failed us as an ANC president. He has been a president in this country. Then I ask, get you, failed us. But what about the statement where they said that the party, because if I remember vividly, there are so many videos of the very same leader, Jacob Zuma, complaining, saying that there must be an expropriation of land without compensation as a president. He did not start this conversation now that he's no longer a president. He said it even back then. But Thabo Mbeki came and wrote, was it 23 pages, talking about that the ANC cannot expropriate land without compensation, blah, 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 blah. And the ANC, this, the ANC, that. So if there's a person to be blamed here, definitely not President Zuma. Definitely not that one. It is the ANC. So in other words, you and I can confidently agree that the statement he failed us is not a true reflection of what happened. The right thing to say is to say, ANC, you are to be blamed. Even when your president was busy saying, guys, let's unite and pass the law, expropriation of land without compensation, Then you know what the EFF says? What is that? Sorry, not the EFF. Sorry, not the EFF. The ANC. You know what they said? They said, what is that? Expropriation of compensation, expropriation the land of our friends, the land of our funders. What are you saying when? We'll rather put you out of this organization. You know what I'm saying? Boom, bang, bam, bam. Do you remember the statement from Helen Zille when she says, just before the MK part, when the dust has been settled, people will realize that the real deal or the battle is between DA and EFF. Then she says, because these two political parties know what it stands for, but the others, now it makes sense, especially when you combine it with this and you say, wait a minute, how does your enemy speaks like this and said that when the dust has settled, people will realize that the battle is not between the ANC and the DA, but the battle is between the EFF and the DA. It was before the formation of MK parties. In other words, right, the ANC, we've got them under control. They are doing our bidding. Let me remind you of something. It also makes sense for the DA to say, we don't want EFF, we don't want MK party to govern, because these two are going to corrupt ANC. So in other words, if we are in charge of the MK party, so if we're in charge of MK party, sorry, somebody's making noise there. So if we're in charge of ANC, we can control the ANC, control how they think. But these two are going to contaminate the ANC. So in other words, the ANC was contaminated, not now, but long ago. Part of the people who advocated against Jacob Zuma is the former president, Thabo Mbeki himself. He was against the things that Jacob Zuma was saying, to say, let's unite, bring all these political parties, and let's pass the bill, expropriation of land without compensation. But the ANC fiction led by, and the ANC majority at the time, led by the very same former president, Thabo Mbeki, said, nope, what is that? We're not going to do that. So in other words, what's our problem here? I'm not going to tell you all. But now that I've said this and this and that, what's our problem? I think they are saying, I think our problem was the ANC and is the ANC. Probably will be the ANC. Just saying. They had the power to bring on the EFF and the other black political parties to say, we want the land, pass the bill. Just don't talk, pass the bill. And these other political parties were more than willing, but the ANC with the numbers were not willing to do it. They wouldn't have done that. Obviously supported by the DA at that moment, the DA would have supported the ANC not to pass a law that expropriated, and the DA would have easily supported the ANC. Which made things difficult for the president, because then if you go against your party is going to remove you from power, even though the president have spoken, and we can see what the president is saying. But at the same time, as long as you are the president because of this party, if you now go against your party, you know what your party is going to do? Remove you. Who do you blame? Keyboard warriors, Jacob Zuma or ANC? Just waiting, just saying, guys, just saying. Who do you blame? Because the keyboard warriors there will tell you, no, it's Jacob Zuma this, the councilman who stole money. But when there was inquiry, there was not even a single one who pointed Zuma. I remember, the late Pravin Gordhan was asked by EC. And they asked him, hey Baba, I was telling, when at your personal capacity, do you have an evidence that says Jacob Zuma is corrupt because he did 1, 2, and 3? He says, at my personal capacity, there's nothing. So we just followed the speculation on media. We followed media feeding us their lies and telling us all these things. We just followed them without facts and evidence that yes, that happens. Here is the fact. So I'm saying, chances are we are following media who are saying that man is corrupt, that man is evil, that man is this. But where's the proof? Where's the evidence? He was useless as a president. He never did this. He never done that. He should have been, look, he should have done this. You should have been doing this. But as a president, you forget to say, oh, Gonje, ANC didn't like it. There's proof and evidence that ANC did not like the idea of expropriation of land without compensation. So what do we do? What are we saying about it? Keyboard warriors, do your thing. Tell me that useless man in Conso who took our money. He stole. I heard people these days saying he stole our money, but facts are not there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I think too. Hey, when this, because the keyboard warriors, hey, when they wanna attack you,